Let's do our dark horse picks, everybody's favorite. I'm going to start with the men's side. I am going with Dan Martin of Ireland. Not necessarily a dark horse in the fact that he has already won 2 monuments. Great one-day racer. But I think he fits into that category of individual riders, opportunists who tend to do well at the World Championships. You know, we've seen a lot of riders who are not necessarily the odds-on favorites winning at the World Championships. Let's start with Rui Costa, Michał Kwiatkowski. He's obviously a favorite this year, but when he won, he was a bit of an unexpected rider. And then even Peter Sagan, I don't think anybody thought, you know, as a rider from Slovakia, not having a super strong team behind him, that he would, you know, be able to take the win in his first World Championships in Richmond. So Dan Martin, if he lets the big teams, you know, the France, Colombia, Belgium, Spain, Italy, kind of fight it out amongst themselves, you know, he could be in with a shot at the end, and he's such a smart, tactical rider. I could really see him taking this.
Fair enough. I have another rider who will have to be an opportunist to get the win, but Mike Woods. When I look at the climbs at Innsbruck, Woods is really the rider that I think of. There's nothing really all that long that he will get dispatched on, and he's a really punchy rider, and if he can slip away, I don't see the favorites immediately jumping on the Canada jersey and chasing him down as if he was a major threat, but he has really proven throughout the year, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, just recently at the Volta a España, he got a stage win. He's got the legs. This is a fantastic course for him, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do out here.
Yeah, I mean, this final climb is very similar to the summit finish that he just won at the Volta a España. I would say the only thing Woods maybe has going against him is this technical descent to the finish. He has worked a lot on his descending, but I think he'll still say it's a bit of an Achilles heel. So he'll need a pretty good gap over the top of this climb if he's going to make it to the finish solo. But yeah, I mean, we are the official broadcaster for Canada, and yeah, we'll definitely be rooting for him wearing the maple leaf. Let's move on to the women's dark horses. I'm going to go with a rider that is kind of sacrosanct to say is a dark horse, but given the strength of the Dutch team, you know, she's not going to be the odds-on favorite. Marianne Vos, you know, pretty much the greatest women's racer of all time, is maybe not even going to be the protected rider for the Dutch team at this race, but she has been on insane form at the end of the season. Won Crescent Vergarda with a ridiculous attack, you know, through the last corner into the finish, and then dominated the Tour of Norway, which was these you know, really aggressive, difficult racing, reduced bunch sprint finishes, and she won every stage. So if there's a small group coming to the finish at the end of the women's road race, it's definitely going to be Marianne Vos winning.
Yeah, she knows how to win a world championship.
Yeah.
So
multiple.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I am going with a younger rider, Katia Niewiadoma. She's 23 years old from Poland. She's really been impressing me this entire season, really from start to finish. She's been a consistent feature on the podiums. She just won the KOM jersey at the Tour of Norway. Actually, just a couple hours ago, she got second place in today's stage at L'Ardèche in France. So I think that she has some end-of-season form. And yeah, she has the climbing chops, and she could just pull it off.
Yeah, we saw her ride a phenomenal race at Trofeo Alfredo Binda Women's World Tour race, which similarly, she attacked on the final climb and was able to ride solo to the finish. I think the interesting thing about that race was it was a torrential downpour, and she really showed the strength of her bike handling skills descending through the rain. Innsbruck, the weather forecast looks relatively good, but at the end of the week we are seeing some potential showers on hand. You know, this is the Alps at the end of September, so it could be rough weather, and you know, if we're seeing a technical wet descent like that, she could definitely be a favorite. So yeah, it'll be a phenomenal race either way, and we will actually be on site in Innsbruck with daily recaps of the World Championships. Tune in to FloBikes.
Yeah, please join us. It's going to be a phenomenal week of racing. Really the best backdrop that you could ask for World Championships. Looking forward to seeing you there.